Yo YouTube, it's your boy Jesse, Football TV, back to you with another Chelsea related news story. Wow, tons to break down and tons to dissect, but today we'll be more focusing on Mauricio Pochettino. Would Chelsea be making a huge mistake by sacking this guy at the end of the season? Before we get into the video, I would like you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification if you care. Yo, let's get into it. First off, would Pochettino being sacked by Chelsea at the end of this season be a huge mistake? Well, I would like to sympathize with Mauricio Pochettino because we know this guy had been plagued with a lot of injuries throughout the season, most noticeably in top guys as Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Hugo Chukwu, and a couple others, and Christopher Nkunku. This guy was supposed to be our savior for this whole season, so we could have seen exactly what it is he could actually bring. But from the beginning of pre-season last year, that guy picked up an injury, and that is the same recurring injury and knock he keep getting over and over and over again. So what was Pochettino supposed to do? I understand a lot of the players that Pochettino, the more experienced players I should say, Pochettino had was out injured. Even your own captain, that is bad. So he had to use a lot of the younger, inexperienced players that play them real dirty. I understand, I get it. But are we now, after the last two games, the last two performances, are we now seeing Pochettino getting the right set of performances out of these players? Because guys like Marc Cucurella, he hasn't played an inverted midfielder, coming from on the left hand side, left back role, coming into the midfield, as an inverted midfielder. So now you could see players like Caicedo and Conor Gallagher go up more and play a more box to box role. Caicedo could absolutely pass a ball. Not so much Conor Gallagher, but Caicedo could absolutely pass a ball. Right? Conor Gallagher is just basically the engine in the midfield. He runs around a lot, he breaks up the play, all that kind of thing. He makes himself available. Right? So I think Pochettino, with the formula he finally found for this current team that we have, because again we have 14 injury plagues as of right now, could this team literally go on and actually make a Europa League spot, fight for it and get it? Who's to know? But Mauricio Pochettino, back to the original point, would it be a mistake sacking him? I don't think it would be a mistake, but I don't think Mauricio Pochettino has a genuine connection with Chelsea fans. He just doesn't. I don't see it. I don't know if it's going to be there if Chelsea decide to keep him, if the hierarchy decide to keep him, but I just don't see it. Although we did the double over Tottenham up to last night, which again was a good display from the guys, a good effort, and if Mauricio Pochettino is to stay here, we need him to have the players performing consistently and him managing consistently, coaching consistently, because sometimes his substitutions does need to be called into question. The timing of his substitutions and the guys that he's bringing on. We are not in Pochettino's coaching staff, so we won't really know. But sometimes you'd have the fans wondering about your selections and your choices, your in-game management, just be kind of poor. And it cost us a lot as well this season. My thing is, the club will buy players. Your job is to coach these players, because these players are going to be here before you leave and after you leave. Some may come in while you're there, but your job is to just coach players. Some coaches get this thing mixed up that because they didn't get the player that they want, that they still don't like that player and that player can't fit into what they want to do. That is not what it is. The club tries to have a style of play. They bring in a coach to suit that style, and your job is to coach these players and get the best out of these players. And I don't think Poch really much was doing that up until the last 2 games, where I see he started to adapt to what he had, and that is basically all Chelsea fans was asking for of him throughout the season. That's all. But with names like Antonio Conte and Ruben Amorim floating around right now at the club, Chelsea can't miss an opportunity, especially on Ruben Amorim. Can't miss an opportunity. What are we going to do? Tell Ruben Amorim stay 1 more season at Sporting Lisbon, and then next year, if we decide to keep Poch and he fails next season, then we bring him in? That's playing games. So I think Chelsea themselves, because they did a lot of nonsense too. They did a lot of nonsense. But yeah, if we are to keep Poch needs to understand that everything can't go your way and you need to adapt. That is basically what it is. Change. So I'll be back later with another update in terms of transfer, because speculation is through the roof right now. Through the roof. And I'll see you again later. Chelsea subscribers, please hit the subscribe button. Most important, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell notification. Double tap the bell notification. Alright, Chelsea fans, we will see each other again.